I'm a former high school history teacher.
Oh, you are? Did you ever
love
teach
to
about
do.
Pompeii?
Well, that was world history. I taught more U.S.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, I was always interested in the story.
Yeah.
Do I need to slate?
Jim, would you do the ID thing?
Sure. Jim Ferguson, ABC and NBC, the state of Arizona. Okay. Well, Kit, nice to meet you, and what a wonderful job you did in Pompeii.
Thank you.
You know, the shot in 3D,
Yeah.
would you agree it's a reincarnation of an ancient tragedy? But the themes in this version of Pompeii are timeless.
Yeah, I'd say the human elements in this story are timeless. That you have a very simple love story running through it, with a young man who falls in love with a woman who he can't have through social status and social restrictions.
Almost a little Romeo and Juliet there.
A Romeo and Juliet style, yeah. And then the volcano erupts, which destroys anyone's concept of social standings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it brings everyone to the same level. Everyone's on the same plane, and that lets them be together in a way. And I don't know. I found when I researched the story of Pompeii and how people in the city died, and looked at some of the plaster casts of people frozen in time, I found it very moving.
Amazing how it was preserved. The movie opens on a modern city and then reverts to 79 AD to Pompeii. Is that kind of to show that no city is will go on forever, perhaps, that they're all, perhaps, you never know? Yeah.
I think it's, even today there was a volcano that went off in Malaysia, killing 11 people.
Mm-hmm.
I think in our day and age, natural disasters are very prevalent in the news. I don't think this is making any particularly big statement about that, but it is a natural disaster movie, and I think we see that a lot on the news at the moment.
And at that time, Pompeii, am I correct, was like a resort city? It was like maybe Las Vegas.
It was like Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Romans' Vegas, and it was like it was a place to go and it was, you know, and have fun, really.
I love the scene with you and Emily where you become a horse whisperer.
Yeah, it's a nice scene, that in the stables, and he calms the horse down, and you see that maybe this is a person who doesn't understand other humans because of what he's seen of them, but he understands animals.
Mm-hmm.
I like that in the character.
I do too. And I also like, you know, for a movie, a big epic adventure like this, you got to have a good bad guy. And I saw Kiefer Sutherland. He made it interesting, I thought.
Yeah, and it's I think yeah, you do have to have a good bad guy, but he has to have real a really selfish streak to make him fully rounded, and I think that's what Kiefer brought to it.
Yeah, he certainly did. Amazed that you've been on a lot of sets, you've done a lot of work. Amazed at the effects, as we see behind you.
I did, and what was interesting about this film is maybe we haven't made a film about Pompeii until we can do a movie justice with a volcano blowing up, you know, and try and bring that to the screens, and a lot of it obviously we don't see until the final product. There's a wonderful team in post-production, a CGI team who bring it all to life, and so it was incredible seeing it fully rounded when they'd finished the whole thing.
Well, Kit's acting, his stunt work are unbelievable. The good cast, amazing story. If you're into history like I am, I want to see it twice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To meet